Hi there, it's Michelle Akda, and I'm back with you again for video number 3 in a series of videos dedicated to talking about living the life you would love to live, or the life of your dreams. Now, in the last video, we talked about the first secret to living the life you would love to live, and that's having clarity of vision. You know, a sailor who doesn't set his sails will end up anywhere. So having clarity of vision is super important, and that's the first step to getting where you want to be in life. The second secret to living the life you would love to live is understanding the power of your paradigms. And what are paradigms? They're a set of beliefs that we sort of grew up believing, learning through our family, our culture, our schooling, our friends, things like money doesn't grow on trees, or no pain, no gain, or you gotta struggle to get ahead. These are paradigms. And the funny thing about paradigms is they aren't true. They simply aren't true. They're just a set of beliefs. And it was Henry Ford who said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And the same is with paradigms. Whether you believe they're true or not, you'll make them true. But you can also make them untrue, or you can shift and change your paradigms. And how do you do that? How do you do that? Because the minute we have clarity of vision, the voice in our head starts kicking in all the reasons why we can't do it. I'm not educated enough. I'm too young. I'm too old. I don't have enough money. Whatever. I don't fill in the blank, right? And these are our paradigms. They're just a set of beliefs. So we can shift them. And how do we do that? First things first, you have to start noticing what you're thinking. You know that voice inside of your head that talks to you all the time, that isn't your hand or isn't your arm, but it's part of you? That voice is talking to you all the time, telling you things, and you need to be aware of what you're telling yourself. You understand? Because that voice can tell you positive things, or it can break your dreams down, you know, brick by brick. You can either build it up brick by brick, or you can tear it down brick by brick, just with your thoughts. So starting to be aware of what you're thinking, noticing what you're noticing, and that takes practice. And like anything you want to get good at, you got to start practicing. I mean, I can't go a minute without noticing what's happening in my head. At the minute I have a thought that is not in service of my dream and the life I would love to live, I'm like, whoa, Michelle. And quite frankly, it gets tiring. But if you're going to be thinking thoughts, why not have thoughts that are in service of your dream, not that's tearing down your dream? So the first thing you have to do is understand the power of your paradigms and start noticing what you're noticing. And then what do? You have to hit your internal pause button, say, whoa, this is not in service of my dream. What I need to do is insert a new thought. No, I'm not too young, or I'm not too old, or no, so what if nobody's going to be watching these videos, or if somebody thinks I'm ridiculous? It doesn't matter, because I need to put in my head what is in service of my life and my dreams. So you have to start noticing what you're noticing, pressing the internal pause button when you have a thought that is not in service of the dream or the life you would love to live, and insert new thought. I can do it. And it's not just about the power of positive reinforcement. It really is shifting. That's how we set up our paradigms in the first place, is the negative ones. We might as well use the same technique to insert positive ideas that are going to be in service of our dream. So next video, we're going to be talking about the third secret to living the life you would love to live. We're going to be cracking a code to how the universe works. I'll look forward to having you back then. And again, if you have any questions, comments, you want to have a little email dialogue about what we're talking about here, just email me at michelleakda@lifemasteryinstitute.com. You got it. michelleakda@lifemasteryinstitute.com. It's right here next to my head. So email me, and I will see you next week, and we'll talk more about living the life you would love to live. Until then, thanks for watching.